Hi guys, so today I have another story time for you of my latest dating experience of the guy who travelled across the bloody country to get in bed with me. Yeah. Okay, so let's get into the details. We met on Match.com. I think he was the one that messaged me first. It was all full on, like all calling me baby and stuff like that, but I thought because he's Spanish, maybe that's how they are in their country. I wasn't sure. Anyways, I continued talking to him and it just like days turned into weeks and we started video chatting every day and stuff, and then out of nowhere he started talking about how frisky he was, and I'm kind of like, okay, I don't want to know. Then I got the unfortunate experience of seeing his downstairs, which I didn't ask for, so why was he sending it to me? I kind of just like ignored it because I knew that he had a high sex drive. So I thought, he's probably just that way and I do it for him, so he wants to show me out. But yeah, I don't know. Anyways, we were talking for like, I think about 2 weeks before we started talking about meeting. But the thing was, he lived all the way down south and I'm all the way up north, pretty much. So it was a long travel. Needless to say, we talked a few weeks more, then we finally decided to meet. At this point, I did start to have feelings for him, so I was really excited to meet him and see where this went. I don't really know why, but I thought it would be a good idea to book us a hotel and we'd spend the weekend together, which at first he said he would go half to, but then as the time got nearer he said he could only afford to pay for one night and I booked 3 nights. So I thought, okay, fair enough, it's not a problem. Anyways, the time comes when we meet. I was already downtown at this point at the market and I had to make my way to the Metrolink station to meet him, and he's texting me and all this lot like, where are you? I'm here and I'm so like disappointed that you're not here to meet me and whatever. And I'm like, I'm on my way, I can't fly. So anyways, I do finally get to the Metrolink station, and it was awkward because before we met he told me like, it'd give me a hug and all this lot, and then it just kind of wasn't. It was like, hi, nice to meet you, handshakes and that. Upon first seeing him, my impression was he's attractive. I mean, dark hair, dark eyes, Spanish guy, my weakness. I was very attracted to him. Anyway, we started walking around town and that. It starts feeling me, like squeezing my arms and stuff like that, and I'm like, what are you doing? Like, we just met, it's a bit intrusive. We ended up going to some place to eat. Then he's like, why are you not eating? I'm like, because I'm not hungry, Do I have to eat if I'm not hungry? I don't know. We got talking a little bit more, but then he asked for a kiss or something. I'm like, what? I've just literally met you. That's awkward, right? I did say it not in public because for one, I've just met him, and two, I live in that town and the area where I live is like not the best to be gay in. So I was like, no, let's just wait till we, somewhere private. And we got to the hotel and then he instantly started trying to make out with me, which I didn't mind because, like I said, it was attractive and we were alone. But it did feel a bit too soon. Things started to progress a little bit more. He was getting touchy and that, and things were getting undone. And then I'm like, no, stop, it's too soon. And his reaction was like, why won't you touch me and all this lot? I'm like, because we've just met, it's too soon. Then his reaction was, fine, I'm gonna go to Manchester and, get some over there. And I'm like, wow, okay, that's one way to definitely put me off. We kind of talked about it a bit and I thought it was okay with it, but obviously it wasn't, as I found out later on, because he tried again. And I said, no, I'm tired and I'm in pain because I do have sore knees every now and then because I get arthritis because I'm an old fart. And he was just like, I don't understand, why won't you touch me? You're not attracted to me. And I'm like, I am, but I'm tired and I'm in pain, and that kind of cancels out any other feelings of the libido kind for me. You know that I don't have your sex drive, so why are you not listening to what I'm saying? So we talked a bit And I think he understood again, but the language barrier and stuff, I'm not sure because he wasn't the best at English. Anyways, the day after, because of what had happened the day before, I was just stressed and anxious about it, so I didn't really sleep much that night at all. And again, he starts trying to initiate things, and I just said, look, nothing's happening downstairs for me because I've not slept, and this happened and that happened, and I'm just not in the mood. So then he starts saying, okay, we'll just be friends, like brothers and all this lot, and I'm like, I mean, I'm clearly attracted to you because I've been touching you and stuff, like holding you, kissing you, and it's not enough. And at one point, he even said, oh, your kisses are nice, but it's only kisses. I'm like, well, why aren't you understanding that I can't just flick a switch and perform like a freaking circus act, you know what I mean? Because I can't. I'm human. Which I don't think he was, you know. But anyways, it just started going downhill from there, really. I mean, we went out for a meal a few times. We did stuff together, but I mean, when it came to that, it was just not happening, and he wasn't happy. We even ended up talking again, and I was getting quite upset because I was frustrated that he wasn't listening / understanding or caring about what I feel, and just thinking with his downstairs. And I'm just like, I can't do anything, you know. Then we spent a night watching stuff on YouTube, listening to songs and having a sing song and that, which was nice. Then we kind of ended up being a bit intimate. Stuff happened and that, and it was just for him really, because I wasn't really in the mood and I just wanted to help him out. Then anyway, things progressed there as they do. Then about 20 minutes after, he's like, let's go again. And I'm like, what? I don't know, this guy wasn't human. Okay, it was 47, right? And he had the libido of like, not even a teenager. I just couldn't understand it. And he kept saying like, oh, you're 32, you're only young and all this lot. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm human. Anyway, the next morning we started talking about going out and getting some breakfast and that, which we did. Then we came back to the hotel, and then he just dropped it on me all of a sudden that he's gonna leave today and go to Manchester. And I'm like, wait, what? Why? Because we booked the hotel for 3 nights. And he's like, yeah, but that wasn't necessary. I'm like, you told me you were going on the Monday, but yet you're telling me today you're gonna leave on the Sunday. And I'm just like, what is this guy playing at? So I asked him about the money for the hotel because he was just about to Manchester and leave me. He's like, oh, I don't think it's necessary. I'm like, of course it's necessary. I paid for 3 nights and you said you'd pay half or for 1 night, whatever. But no, he didn't. So it just got really awkward. He started packing his stuff and I packed my stuff, and then he's like, oh, come with me to Manchester, spend the day or something. Well, what's the point? Like, you keep saying that we're just brothers, friends or whatever. Why do you want me to go to Manchester and spend the day? He kept trying to get me to go to Manchester. I think it's because he wanted me to go to the gay village and hook up with more than just one guy, and I'm not like that at all. So I kept turning him down on that. It got to the point where we're just like, no, you can go to Manchester and I'm gonna go home. So we made our way into town. He went to the Metrolink. I said goodbye, gave him a kiss and that, and then just said like, let me know when you get home. I hope you have a safe journey, because the journey is 10 hours by coach, which is how he travelled, which is just mental to me. Anyways, he got home. I didn't expect him to message me, but he started saying how he's missing me and he misses my kisses and all this lot, and I'm like, what is this guy playing at? He's just been saying we're friends, we're brothers, you know, there's no chemistry there between us. I'm like, what? Then I thought, okay, here we go, he's trying to play mind games. I had him on Facebook at this point, so he starts messaging me and we're talking a bit about stuff, and he's like saying the same stuff as what he did in person, pretty much like, you know, you're not attracted to me and blah blah blah. And I'm like, I think I know if I'm attracted to you or not. When I say I am, I'm not going to lie about it, because he's my type. Like, dark hair, dark eyes, it's a weakness of mine. I find that really attractive. But then he's like, oh, it was just basically like hot and cold. It just got to the point where I said, look, you're obviously just all about the sex, so why even bother traveling 10 hours for that? And he called me stupid and then blocked me on WhatsApp. The next thing is messaging me on Messenger like a few days after, saying the same stuff again, and I'm like, what is this guy doing? Just, if you want to not talk to me anymore, then just stop. Anyways, I actually ended up ignoring him because I just thought, you know what, I don't need this. Because like I said, I had feelings for him and it was hard and I was upset, like, because I really wanted stuff to work with him. I just ignored him. Then I ended up blocking him eventually because he just kept sending the odd message here and there and like posting stuff on his Facebook thing, and I'm like, look, go find someone else to play mind games with because I'm not interested. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt, don't need another one. So what I've learned from this is that some men will do anything to have sex, even travel 10 hours by coach to meet someone for sex. Like, that is just mad to me. Like, use your hand or find someone locally, like, hello. Anyway guys, that is just one of the stories that I've got to share. This online dating thing in gay men, they're a tricky kind. You know, you live, you learn. So hopefully this helps one of you who's watching not make the same mistakes. Like I said in my catfish video, if someone comes on too strong or they mention, like, they start making it about the physical stuff straight away, that's usually a red flag. So if you get that, stop talking to them because it leads like this to nowhere. You end up hurt. But I've learnt now, so it won't happen again. Okay guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, then hit the thumbs up button, and if you've not already subscribed, then do so now by clicking the button. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time.